Hi friends, here is a nice problem. We have to graph this equation. We have to plot the graph of this equation. Absolute value of x plus absolute value of y is equal to 1 plus x. Okay. So whenever we have absolute functions, okay, then what do? We see what is there within the absolute function, and then when does that thing within that absolute function changes from positive to negative or negative to positive. For example, absolute value of x, this changes when x equals to 0, right? When x is greater than 0, this becomes positive, or when x is less than or less than 0, this becomes negative. So absolute value of x is x when x is greater than or equal to 0 is minus x when x is less than 0. For example, absolute value of 2 is 2. Absolute value of minus 2 is minus of minus 2. Right? Minus of minus 2 means minus of x. Right? Now, x, so this graph, this equation, we can split into four equations. Why four? One case when x greater than 0, y greater than 0, then x greater than 0, y less than 0, then x less than 0, y greater than 0, and both less than 0, x less than 0, y less than 0. Right? Basically, for the four different quadrants, right, for the four different quadrants, basis x, y greater than 0, less than 0, we'll have four different equations. Let us see how to draw those equations. For example, in quadrant 1, x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. In this case, x greater than 0, y greater than 0. What will this equation become? This equation will become x plus y equals 1 plus x. X plus y equals 1 plus x. What does that mean? This x and this x will cancel, y equals to 1. What is that one? That is this. That is this line. Okay. Y equals to 1 is this line. When it is in Q1, quadrant 1, both x greater than 0, y greater than 0. When it is quadrant 2, that is here, x, x is less than 0, quadrant 2, x is less than 0, y is greater than 0. What does that mean? Absolute value of x is minus x plus y. Y is greater than 0, so absolute value of y is y equals 1 plus x. That is in quadrant 2. Minus x plus y equals x plus 1. What does that mean? Y equals x, this minus x will come this side, 2x plus 1. Y equals 2x plus 1. What does that mean? That is this line. As long as we are talking about Q2. Y equals 2x plus 1. Y equals 2x plus 1. Okay. For example, when x is 0, y is equal to 1, 2, 0 plus 1. And when y is 0, x equals minus r. So that's why this is the graph. When x, y are in Q2. When x, y are in Q3, exact same logic, both are lesser than 0. What does that mean? Absolute value of x is minus x, absolute value of y is minus y. Minus x minus y is equal to x plus 1. That is this equation. Minus x minus y is x plus 1. What does that mean? Y equals, if you bring y to the right side, y equals minus 2x minus 1. Okay? Minus 2x minus 1, that is this equation. Minus 2x minus 1, and x is 0, y is minus 1, whereas when y is 0, x is minus 1. That is as long as we are in Q3. That is this equation. What about fourth one? Fourth one, x is greater than 0, y is less than 0. That means absolute value of x is x, absolute value of y is minus 1. X minus y equals x plus 1. This x and this x will get cancelled. Y becomes minus 1. Minus y equal to 1. That means y equals minus 1. That is this line. Y equals minus 1. So the entire graph is combined of is together with four different parts. What are the parts? Q1 this part, Q2 this part, Q3 this part, Q4 this part. Right, guys? Simple problem. You can in fact do two parts and say the other two parts are mirror image. For example, you can change absolute value of x, y equals 1 plus x minus absolute value of x, and then say whenever this is positive, then the absolute value of y is y. Whenever this is negative, then you can say it is minus y. So then accordingly, you can draw the graphs also, whichever way you feel convenient. Basically, whatever is there within absolute function, we have to see when that thing is positive or negative. Accordingly, we will break the equation into multiple parts. Right, guys? Hope you like this. Thank you.